I visited the tables at Blackjack and Baijia in Fujing midfield. I tried hard to search for the figure of the elder brother who had helped me. Even a few small factories around Putin have been traveling back and forth repeatedly without success. The elder brother may not come again. He raised his hand and looked at his watch. 2 o'clock in the morning. I secretly wiped out the cigarette in my hand. I was going to see that there were obviously more people in Zhang Lao Hall than I did just now. At first glance, the figure of Mr. Zhang and that woman were gone. The eldest brother Mr. Zhang was not there either, holding the chips in his hand and had no intention. Yulu couldn't get upstairs and returned to the room. Mr. Zhang seemed to have just finished taking a shower, wearing a bathrobe, sitting on the sofa drinking tea leisurely. Mr. Zhang has come to you. Why don't you play for a while? Mr. Zhang picked up the teacup and took a mouthful. I don't know how to play with the chips given by Lao Hao, so I still can't get the money back. I threw it around for a while and lost it. I asked in confusion. What is the refund of money after winning? Skip the teacup. Mr. Zhang replied angrily, you don't understand even if you say it. Although I still don't understand it very well, I dare not ask more questions when I see Mr. Zhang not feeling high. The next morning, Uncle Hao personally finished lunch with us and arranged for a car to take us to the airport. He didn't ask about the game process during the meal, maybe he had expected it. As a result, when I walked out of the restaurant, the bright figure passed by me. Still so cold and arrogant, as if everything in front of him was a transparent person. After returning to Beijing, Mr. Zhou was relatively satisfied with our itinerary. The only regret was that he did not win too much more. Life is back on its original track, visiting, refusing again. Xiaoma, you have been in the company for a year. I have always been positive about your professional knowledge, but the results are not satisfactory. Mr. Zhou threw me a cigarette and pondered for a moment. Brother Hao in Macau should still have a lot of good things in his hand. The spring auction is approaching. I heard Mr. Zhang say that Brother Hao is more intimate with you. I am going to let you go again. Go to Macau. If I can win the customer Uncle Hao, I will be in the company and talk to you. I understood what Mr. Zhou meant, which company would always support me as an idle person. He replied without hesitation, I'll prepare immediately and can set off at any time. This is my last chance and the only chance.